Welcome to Unlock Your Soul Memory. My name is Iris, and I'm a provider of hypnotherapy sessions. The reason why I absolutely love past life regressions is not what a lot of people think about. Many people, when they hear past life regressions, they think that it's just fun to explore stories, it's just entertaining, or it's about seeing yourself in a very powerful position as a king or a queen. No, that's not the exciting thing in regards to past life regressions. The exciting thing is that you start to see connections, not only in regards to the challenges you have, but also in regards to the people you meet. Because very often we meet the same souls over and over again. And you might find out, okay, there are some people I really like. I feel drawn to. I really feel positive with them. Those are the caring, the supportive souls that you might meet maybe over and over again. But there are also the others. There are the ones that are challenging. Very often there are souls that are challenging you. And those you for sure have met beforehand as well. Very often we are learning lifetimes in a soul group. I'm going to talk about life between lives later on in a different video. But those souls, they are willing to help you either learn things, or they are sort of intertwined with you in a karmic way. So you're going to meet certain challenges over and over again. I'd like to share the story I found out in regards to my family. So I grew up with the sensation of being the black sheep. I was the outsider. I felt like the rejected one. I felt I got all the criticism, all the judgment, and I didn't understand why. And in those moments, as the black sheep, as a child, you feel, okay, I must be wrong. Something must be wrong about me. You take on the blame, which is very sad. But when I started past life regressions, I came to a lifetime, and I'm pretty sure that was the beginning of these messed up relationships, of this intertwining with the souls of my family. It was a past lifetime in Australia. I was like a medicine woman, and I was supposed to support another woman giving birth. But there were complications happening, so she died. And the husband was blaming me for her death because he felt that I should have been able to save her. It was something on a physical level, so I had no chance to save her. But those were the souls of my mother and my father. And from then the story began. And I met them over and over again in many lifetimes. And they were always sort of like in this challenging position where it was either I became the perpetrator, they became the perpetrator, and very big turmoil, very messy lifetimes with a lot of blood and suffering. So nothing beautiful to explore. But there was so much emotional load that had to be resolved, and that was binding us together. And if you see the connections over the lifetimes and recognize the snowball effect, maybe starting from one event and becoming bigger and bigger and becoming more dramatic and more difficult, more challenging, you realize, okay, well, it's good to look from a perspective from above and find out how it's connected and slowly dissolve the knots that were tying things together. And that's what you can do with past life regressions. That's why I love it so much, and it's so exciting. Not because you see yourself in a very fascinating position, but because you realize, oh, now that makes sense. It's like you're getting the puzzle pieces and you're putting them together. You're placing them in the right spot. And in the end, you are also releasing yourself from these bonds, because like I think I said it beforehand, every emotion is like a magnet and it's pulling something similar into your life again. If you release this charge, you are freeing yourself. And that's in the end, that's the absolute goal, that you work through that and get out of it. Because after a while, you realize there are way more better things to learn and way more interesting things to explore. Done with those challenges. Had enough. It's good now. So, yeah, that's my take. I'm super happy and super curious if you share your experiences. Maybe you have experienced past life regressions. Would love to hear about those. And otherwise, I'm super happy to see you next time. Take good care. Goodbye for now. And just in case, if you're interested in past life regressions, I love providing them. Send me a message. So goodbye for now. Take good care.